In this video. So we'll talk about how to configure a path-based routing in application gateway. Let's understand the case. So the main URL is an hrms.acutelen.com, but there are three different virtual machines running and three different applications. So one server is running in a base hrms.acutelen.com application, and another server is having an /images content. So this server is having the entire images content, and this particular server is having all the videos content. So the images application is different, the video application is different, and the main application is different. However, when we see the URLs, the base URL is the same, but only the end URL is different. So when I want to access an images application, hrms.acutelen.com/images. So if any user types anything related to these images, it should go to this particular server. If anybody types or URL access and videos application, it should go here. The base application should go to this one. So this is what we call as a path-based routing, and an application is being distributed across multiple servers or app services. Then how we can do that? So I have three virtual machines. So I took the base, this is the base application running on port number 80. So which is giving a message called as an welcome to HRMS application. So I have another VM, which is 5. So when I type, I configured an IIS default and a virtual directory called as an images. So when I type /images, so we see a message called as a welcome to images server. Then I have another server, which is running an IIS web server. Under that, I see a virtual directory called as a videos. So when I type in videos, so I get a message called as a welcome to videos. So now let's configure an application gateway, how we can do this one. So first we'll create a backend pool. As these three servers are running at three different applications, we need to create three different backend pools. So I'm going to the backend pool. I'm giving it HRMS 172.16.0.4 is the machine which is running the base application. I have the images application running on 0.5. I have videos application running on 6.7. So I just created three different backend pools. Let's wait for the creation to be completed. So I have three backend pools created: HRMS, images, and videos. Let me create a backend setting. As all these application is running on a port number 80 without HTTP, yes, that is an SSL, no SSL certificate. So I'm just trying, so the app gateway is going to communicate with virtual machines on a port number 80. So I'm creating a backend settings. I'm saying HRMS backend settings. I'm selecting an HTTP port number 80. I'm just selecting, saving it. So we'll create a listener. So from the outside, it will be an HTTPS only, but only from an app gateway to the backend servers, it is an HTTP. But when the users are trying to access from outside, it will be an HTTPS. So I'm going to a listener. I think, let me delete this one. Yeah. So let me add a listener, hrms.qtlearn.com, HTTPS. I'm selecting the qtlearn certificate, a multi-site, rhms.qtlearn.com. Click on add. Now let's go to the rules. I'm creating a rule for an hrms.qtlearn.com. Priority, I'm giving it 20. The listener, backend targets. This is going to be the base. So first hrms.qtlearn.com will be forwarded to this particular backend pool. So I'm selecting HRMS, backend settings. I'm saying this thing. When you come down, we see path-based rules. So add path-based rules. I'm saying slash images slash star. So when you give a slash star means anything after this one. So it will be forwarded to this particular server. So you can give any name here, target name. So I'm selecting a BE settings, then select a backend target. I have the images application on this particular backend pool. So I'm trying to add one more slash video slash star. So anything which is a video application and the content after this video, it represents the star. I'm saying video. The backend settings will be the same for all the three. I'm selecting a backend pool called as a videos. So I selected a backend pool called as a videos pool / videos. So add it. Now click on add. Yeah. The next step we need to do is we need to create a DNS record for this particular one, pointing to this particular IP address, front-end IP. So I'm going to an host file instead of creating in a DNS record. You can do whatever the one which is good for you people for testing, but in production case or in the environments, we always try to create a DNS record. 40 dot, let me see what is the front end IP, 104.189 dot. Yeah, so I already have the record in the host file, which is pointing to this front end IP of the app gateway. Now let's see the rules. Is it updated? No, still it is updating status. Let's wait for it. Yeah. So now let's go to the browser. I'm typing https hrms.akuteland.com. I'm getting a message called as welcome to HRMS application. So let me go to the another tab. Let me type HTML/images. Now we can see the requests are going to a different server called as welcome to images server. I'm typing a different URL /videos. It is giving an error. What could be the server? What is the server? Maybe could be some issue. VIDOS. Maybe the path which I configured might have some issue. Okay. I have to use capital VIDO. Yes. Save it. Yeah, video. There's a spelling mistake. I'm typing. Yeah, now we can see welcome to videos application. Now what the application gateway is and based on the URL. So if it is coming to /images, it is forwarding to the server. If the request is having a /videos, it is forwarding to this particular. So this is how you can configure the path-based routing in application gateway.